Hello all, welcome back to Learners Territory. Today we are looking the org structure or defining the org structure in SAP screen or else in SAP software. So here we have already defined, we have already seen what are these enterprise structure and what are the different hierarchies were available in the enterprise structure. So we need to give certain namings for the client, company code, plant, storage location and everything. So what I am considering, let's consider client as a LT01 as it is a learner's territory. So I am just taking this LT01 as a client, and company code you can take LT01 under the client, LT02. Two company codes might be available, or else you can just consider or go through the one company code itself. And under this plants will be there. Under one company code we will be having the plant as LT01 here and LT02. We are going to create two plants, and under one particular storage location plant we have to have the storage locations. So here I am going to consider the storage location as the same thing, LT01 and LT02. Under one plant these two storage locations are there, and under plant 2 also we can have the same namings, LT01 and LT02, like that we can have the same storage locations. That is possible. And we're going to take the purchasing organization again as a LT01 only, and purchasing group we're going to define it further, purchasing group as LT0 and LT1, LT2, like that we can define n number of purchasing groups. So this is our nomenclature for the org structure. Client is LT01, company code LT01, client is LT01 and LT02. Two plants are there. I'm going to just create one plant, and further in the when we are discussing the stock STO processes, stock transport order, that time I'm going to take this and that plant and we can create that. So under this one plant we will be having two storage locations, LT01 and LT02, and one purchasing organization as LT01, and under the purchasing organization we will be having a different purchasing groups as LT0, 1, 2, something like that. So I'll just go to the SAP screen now. So here you can see the SAP screen. Whatever the menus are there here, so we're going to get the different menus, toolbars. What are these toolbars? We're going to see first, then we can move further. So whatever the top one we can see now, the top bar, this is called as a menu bar over here. This is called as a menu bar, this one. Under this you will going to get the menu. Under the menu, SAP menu is there, business workspace is there, so many different options will be available, and edit option will come, favorite, extra, system, help, like that different things will be there in the menu bar. And next thing is, this is called as this bar is called as a standard toolbar. This is called as a standard toolbar. In the standard toolbar we have the command field. This is called as a command field, means you can type whatever things you want over here, the transaction keys, it will going to come. So this is the command field. We're going to discuss further. Whenever we are typing something now, we will going to able to understand the concepts. See, here is one SPRO is there. No, if I'm just typing here, this is a transaction. SPRO means it is a transaction. So if I'm clicking it here, so you can see the SPRO screen is opening. After that I'll go back, and if I want to click like for creating the material, that is MM01, I can give the command over here. So that is what the command field is all about. So it is coming for creation of the material screen. We can go through the path also, as well as we can just click the transaction over here, then we can move to that particular screen. That is possible. And next here whatever the SAP easy access, like that one bar is there, no? This is called as the title bar. Okay, So this is the title bar, means wherever you are moving, that title will going to appear over here. This is the title bar. And next is this is nothing but a application toolbar. Okay, this is nothing but the application toolbar. Like in the menu bar, it is in the top line of the dialog window. Okay, and standard toolbar will be there. Okay, within this standard toolbar, most of the standard functions such as top of the page, okay, and end of the page, and page up, page down, and save, all these things are available over here. And the title is just show us what is the name of the application we have opened. Okay, and application toolbar will going to give the application specific menu options, okay, which are available. So these are all the different fields what we can able to see in the SAP screen. So as we are defining the org structure, okay, we can go through the path. Okay, that is really important. So what we'll do first means the whatever the screen you are seeing here, no, this is helpful for the end users. Okay, like if you are into the procurement and you just going to use certain specific transaction codes, then you can able to make a favorite of your own. Okay, you can make one particular folder and you can dump all the required transactions into that particular folder. That is possible here. Okay, but all those things will not going to do. I'll just go through the what is that consultant level activities, how we'll going to define the org structures. We have already seen these are the different, just a minute. Okay, we have seen these are the different nomenclature we have given. Okay, so we're going to define our org structure through this name only. Now I'll start with my org structure. Here we need to go to the SPRO. If you don't have this favorite bar, you can just directly type SPRO. SPRO means we'll just going into the what is that customization. Okay, we are customizing the things over here in the SPRO. And SAP reference IMG. What is this IMG stands for? It is an implementation guide. Once I'll go into the implementation guide, I'll going to get all these different nodes here. Here we need to go to the enterprise structure. Under the enterprise structure, go to the definition. Okay, first we are defining the things. Okay, and here a function, financial accounting. In the definition, we need to first define all the org structures here. Okay, whatever the org structures we have defined in the Excel now, we have to define them over here first. And as a MM consultant, your activities will going to start from defining up of the plant. But under the means for that plant, we need to define our company as well as the company code. Means company means client as well as the company code. Now what I'll do in means whatever the creation of the company is there, that will be related to the finance people. We'll just go here and create one company. Okay, so define company is there. No, just click on this. You can copy it from the existing company, or else you can create your own. That is possible. So if you want to copy, just click over here and say copy. Okay, we're going to copy the company code. That time I'm going to show you. And here we can just create a new one. So what is our company? I'll just give a LT01. You may ask, like, why only 4 codes here? Okay, this is because if you just click F1 and go to the what is that technical information of this, you will going to get the field information here. Field name is there. No, double click on this. It will take you to the ABAP dictionary. Okay, this is called as ABAP dictionary actually. So here company name, we can give it a like 6-digit code we can provide. The thing is that I have just going through the what is that 4-digit code only. We have defined LT01, means the maximum digit is 6. Okay, below that you can provide any number of codes. Okay, that is possible. Now I'll just close this. Okay, this is my company name. Okay, LT01 company. I'll just provide LT01 company. Okay, and here some street, if you want to write, you can write it. Okay, and I'll just take the Bengaluru as the city, and country India, After that, language is EN and currency is INR. So here you may think like, why EN only? You may go here and you can find your own language. Okay, that is called as a drop down or the drill down. There you can see the different languages available, and here also currency system, different currencies are available under this. You can just select whatever the currencies you want. So after this, just click enter, okay, and save this. See, here we are getting one. This is the dialog which is saying prompt for the customizing request. Okay, here I have created some Bosch project, something like that. You can create one on your own. Okay, like you can say, if you want to store all the transport request into one particular request, then you can create one thing own, like here create request. Okay, you can say whatever the project you want to, like I'll say LT01 project, or else learners territory project. You can say whatever the things you want to and just save it. See here, this LT01 project is now available and the request number is something different, 63, and whatever the activities we will going to do now onwards, it will going to store in the same request. Okay, so this is the transport request. Whenever now you are working into the development system, okay, development server. Once you want to move this development server into the quality, what basis team will do, they will just take this request number and they're going to transfer this, because under this request only every single data is storing. So that is why we need to consider this particular things. So I'll just save it. Okay, so the data was saved. We have defined our client. LT01 is our company, sorry. Okay, so now I'll just go to the edit, copy, delete, check company code. Okay, now I have to define our company code. What I'll do, I'll just copy the company code from the standard company code. Okay, this is the idea system. Idea system, they have provided 1000 as the standard company code. You can copy it from that and you can create your own. Just double click on this, go here. Here is the copy option, copy org object. Okay, just say copy. Here some process is going over here. It will, if you are working at a first time, no, it will take a little extra time. Okay, but you have to bear with that. As I have worked already, so it is a little bit fast. Okay, a company code. Okay, and it will also depending upon the your computer specification. The company code is, I am taking it from the 1000. Okay, this is the from company code, and to company code what I am defining is LT01. Okay, I'll say okay here, or the continue. Do you want to copy the GL accounts of company code? I'll say yes, because I don't want to mess up everything or anything whenever I want to define something in my company code, because all the things I don't know about the finance people, whatever they are mentioning. So I just want to copy everything. And do you want to allocate the different currency? Yes, I am allocating a different currency because mine is INR. I'll just say continue, and certain data is not copied, that is fine for us, and we're going to create on our own. Okay, and just do however I am doing here. Okay, it is copying now, the process is continuing. See, again the company code is saving in the request 063, ending with a 063. Okay, this is LT01 project. Okay, just save it. This is continue button, and once every data is copied, now it is saying okay, if you are saying copy again, it will say enter interval without overlap, because here LT01 is overlapping, like that it is saying. Just close this and say copy number ranges. They are copying everything here. See, company code 1000 copied to LT01 without 61 number range objects. That is fine for us. Okay, we are going to create on our own wherever it is required, and here you will going to get the complete activity details. Okay, company code 1000 copied to LT01. Okay, I'll just go back. You just go to the edit company code now, and in the position you can search for your company, that is LT01. In the LT01 in front of it you can see the still ideas easy is the company name. Now I want to change this company name. Okay, just double click on that and you can change LT01 company code. Okay, and which is under the LT01 company. Okay, now city is Bengaluru and country I am changing it to INR is the currency, and language is EN. Just click enter and save it. Okay, and now again this is saving it in the request ending with a 063. Say OK here and go to the address, because we need to change the address of this entire company, and it will be, means earlier address will be of the 1000, that is Ideas AG. So just go here in the company address. So see here, company Ideas AG is there. Just name it LT01 company code. Okay, I'll just remove all these things, they are not that required. Search term you can just type LT01. Other things I will be removing everything. Postal code I will going to provide 56001, and city is Bengaluru, country is IN, and reason means whenever you are putting the country under the country which state, okay, you can mention the reason however you want. Here I'll just take Karnataka. Okay, yeah, the Bangalore is Karnataka. Okay, and time zone you can say like here different time zones they have provided here. For India this is 5:35.30. Okay, that is the India time zone. So I'm just putting that, and post box number, everything I'll just remove it. So here I need to change the language also. Language I'm changing it to EN, and I am changing this email also. I'll just remove it, and here this is the continue or copy button. Okay, just say enter also, it is fine for us. Okay, I have changed the entire description about the company code. I'll just save it. Okay, go back. Now you can see LT01 is the LT01 company code. I'll just go back. We have defined the company as well as the company code. Now I have to define our plant. Okay, because you can see here our structure, client is over, client is LT01 and company code is LT01 again. Under the company code we have to define the plant. I'll just define a LT01 as a plant. Under the plant we need to define the storage locations as well. I'll just go here, same what is that path until this. Okay, definition. After that go to the logistic general. Under the logistic general go to the define, copy, delete, check plant. If you want you can copy the plant or else just define it, okay, on your own, because from here this is the MM consultant activity which we are performing. Just say new entry here. Okay, we are providing the plant as a LT01, so the plant is LT01 plant. Just like I'll just give, and don't enter anything, try to save it. Okay, try to save it. It will take you to the address tab. Okay, it will take you to the address. Here just mention something, LT01 plant, and this is search term, I'll just put it as LT01, and country, this is the, like here you can see no, the tick mark here inside this field, this is mandatory field. Okay, like you can change this mandatory fields in the enjoy screen, there is an option is available, but here whatever the mandatory field is there, if you are just inputting it and you are moving forward, that is perfectly fine. Okay, it will not going to ask anything, but we're going to maintain some things. Okay, just for the sake of maintaining it. Okay, and I am maintaining all these things and say okay here. See these things whatever we have kept it now, it will take automatically over here. See EN, after that this postal code, by city, everything it is taken automatically. And factory calendar, actually we have already defined, means I have already defined the factory calendar. This is also not a MM consultant work, but we can just go through the SCAL transaction. Here you can able to define our factory calendar. See, here is the factory calendar. I'll just go to the display, and I have defined my factory calendar as IN. This is the Indian factory calendar, and it is valid from 2019 to 2098. So I'm just using that factory calendar here, IN. And if you want like how to define the factory calendar, if you require it, I'll make another video about that. Very small things. Okay, just click enter and save it. Okay, go back. I have defined my plant is done. Now I'll going to define the storage locations. Under this plant, you can observe that under this plant 2 storage locations are there. I'm going to define both the storage locations. For the storage locations, definition of the storage locations, again go until the definition, then go to the material management. Go here maintain storage location is one tab is there. Once you're going to execute this, here it is asking for some plant, under which plant we need to maintain the storage location, because these storage locations are taking the place under one particular plant. So that is why we need to provide our plant name as LT01 and click enter, or else click on the this part continue. So here I need to enter the storage location names. Here I'll say new entries LT01, that is I'll just provide LT01 storage location, and a second thing is LT02 storage location. I'll just provide the naming something like this. And for this storage location, if the storage locations are somewhere else, they are not inside your plant but they are attached to your plant, they are somewhere else, means you can provide the respective address also. Just select this, go to the address of storage and say new entry, go to like any numbers, or you can just provide here you can maintain entire address of that particular storage location. If your storage location is inside your plant, then it is not necessary. What I'll do, I'll just not going to maintain all these things. Let us consider our storage locations are inside our plant, so that is why I'm just leaving it like this. It will just consider the plant address, that's it. Just save it. Again you can see that request is saving. Say OK, and data was saved. Go back. Now I have to define the purchasing org. I have to define the purchasing org. So here is the maintain purchasing organization is there. I'll just click on that, say new entry. So here purchasing org is LT01 again. LT01 purchasing org. So just save it. Now I have defined almost all the parameters now, and you may be asking the purchasing groups. Anyway, the purchasing groups are client level data. So once whatever the purchasing organization is going to create now, it will be at the client level. You can use that purchasing group for any of the different plants or any of the different company codes. This is possible. We're going to define it anyway. So here we are seeing we have defined until purchasing org. But whatever the definition we have done, there is no linkage between this client to the company code or company code to the plant, and only the linkage we have is the storage location and the plant, because while defining the storage location, that is asked like under which plant you need to define the storage locations. Only we have maintained it. Apart from that, we have not maintained anything. So what I will do now, we'll going to move into the assignment phase, and there we'll going to assign every org structure to one another, so that we'll going to give the linkage between each other. I'll just go to the front page. If you are just clicking /n, we'll move to the initial page. Again I'll come with the path for assignment SPRO IMG, that is the implementation guide, and here again enterprise structure. Under that, go to the assignment. Now definition is done, go to the assignment. I will going to define, first we need to assign our company code to the company. So go to the financial accounting, assign company code to company. Just execute this. Go to the position, what is your company code? That is LT01. Just click enter, and here we need to assign our company. What is our company? That is also LT01 only. Just click enter. Now I have assigned this. Save it. Go back. Now the company code is assigned to the company, and I'll just assign our plant to the company code. Here in the logistics, the same path, until assignment, and again go to the logistics general. Here assign plant to the company code. Just execute this. Here everything is grayed out, so that is why we have to just say new entries. Company code is LT01 and our plant also LT01. Just click enter here. So the data is coming. Just save it. Go back. Now we need not to define assign our storage location to the plant, because we have already done it. So we need to assign our purchasing organization to the company code as well as purchasing organization to the plant. You already know, if you are just assigning the purchasing organization to the company code, that is the centralized purchasing organization, and under which whatever the plants will be coming, this purchasing organization is responsible to procure all the different materials for that particular companies. But this assign means if I am assigning the purchasing organization to the plant, that is a decentralized. It is also called as a plant specific purchasing organization, so that whatever the purchasing activities are there for a particular plant, it will be taken care. So first I am going to define assign the purchasing organization to the company code. First search your purchasing organization, that is LT01, and here company code also I am going to put LT01 and click enter. Just save it. Go back and here assign purchasing organization to the plant. Execute this. Here go to the new entries. Purchasing organization is LT01 and our plant is also LT01 only. Click enter. So our plant and purchasing organizations were came. Just save it. So I have defined the entire arc structure now, but where to see it, that is important. Okay, so for that we have a T code. Just go to the /n, click the T code is for looking at the arc structure, that is EC01. Okay, EC01. Just click enter. Here go to the structure. Here go to the structure, go to the navigation. Under the navigation just say okay for this. Under the navigation we will going to see all the different company codes which are defined over here in this system. I'll just go to the find option. Here I'll just click on LT01. See, LT01 is the company code, it is available. I'll just double click on this. You can see the org structure of our company. Here company is LT01. Under this we have the company code LT01. And credit control, I have not touched on this because this is completely a finance and controlling people activity. But we'll going to define our own in the later stage. Okay, here plant. Okay, under this plant, okay, just see this plant having two different store locations as LT01 and LT02, and this plant is connected to the company code LT01, and this plant is also connected to the purchasing organization as LT01. And if you go through the purchasing organization, under this purchasing organization you have the company code, means this purchasing organization is assigned to the company code as well as to the plant. So this is how your org structure should look like. Okay, so the perfect org structure will be something like this. I'll try to define certain SD configurations also, just to have the look into STO processes. It is literally late stage. Okay, I'll somehow configure the system and I'll come with that. But this is how we're going to define our org structure. Thanks a lot for watching my video, and please share, like, subscribe this channel, and spread it to your friends also, so that they can learn all these things very easily. Thank you.